Get angry, coming from where I'm from. Hey, salute to the house, cuz. Drive up everybody in the house. Wait, hey, welcome. Salute the Obreys in the house, Monog in the house, 203 Low Gang in the house. Salute Tribe Up. We vibing night on a Tuesday night. Vibing with the tribe, with the family, talking about where we from. Salute to Anthony Hamilton. That's my jam right there. I wish it wasn't. I wish we could just play what we want. I have to erase these songs after I do the live, cause they I'll run them while we live. It's copyrighted music, but after the live I have to erase them because they be like, I'm gonna give you a strike, little nigga. I be like, all right, you two, I'll take it. You big dummy. I wish I could just leave these tracks on there. Might spin it back one time. But yeah, we got a good show lined up. Maxine Cross in the house. Salute Tribe Up. Boom, shakalaka. Salute to the Cross family. We just talking about where we from. The origin of the American Negro. The American Negro Indian, to be more specific. We're looking at this thumbnail from a third eye point of view. We done seen it before. Tobacco Indian on there. They talking about an African. Well, they don't say an African on the ad. That must say Virginia. He the only person on there with feathers. Ain't no red man in sight. But anywho, today though, the historians today will tell us, oh yeah, that's an African slave. You big dummy. They so stupid. Hey, Mike Princess in the house. Salute to everybody that support the house. Matter of fact, special salute to Vonnie 392 with the $20 tip. Salute. Salute to Vonnie 392. Appreciate that support, brother. But we know what this thumbnail is. We done seen it before. We just old tobacco advertising, man. They told on themselves too much. A little too much. A little too much. And the new Negro sees through the lies and the BS. The new Negro is not playing games. This ain't the old Negro. This ain't the old slave mentality Negro. We in the generation of the new Negro, and we seeing through the lies. We seeing through the lies before everybody. The Most High revealing to His children. The Most High is revealing the truth to us, and can't nobody stop it. The devil is just so against it. They want to fight us, but they don't really want to fight us. They just want to fight us on the internet. In real life, though, they do not want no smoke. You big dummy. Boom, shakalaka. Big family. Who sent you, nigga? Shut up. They don't want no smoke in real life. Motherfucking word, and this shit is over. They want internet smoke. It's all good. We here for it. We here for it because they can't do nothing with us. The truth is on our side. It's so stupid. The truth on our side. We can roast them and all because the truth is on our side. They have nothing for it. They can't do nothing but hate. When we talking about where we from and the origin of the American Negro Indian, Monaga, I'ma dig into it. This show, we ain't gonna go 2 hours stretch or nothing like that. We ain't even gonna do a whole lot of reading this time, cause we don't got to. We know the history is all full of us. It's all American Negro Indian. We know the history is us, so we ain't gotta go there too much today. We're gonna dig into the family tree, Monaga. Salute for the family tree, Monaga. We're gonna dig into the family tree. And I know a lot of people saying the family tree. Blackjack, what family tree? Our family tree, fool. You big dummy. Duh. It's our tree, bro. We're gonna dig into the family tree today. We're gonna do a detailed investigation, some inspection. We ain't gonna dig in the whole tree, but we're gonna dig in enough of it. And when I say our tree, we're talking about my tree is specific, but my tree is our tree, folks. We found Fred Johnson in the house. All the indigenous knockers we found, whether y'all like it or not. We talking about the 12 tribes of Israel here. And I've been posting these pictures in the community chat of my family, me and my fam. You know what I'm saying? Old school pics. I recently putting them all together so I could take them to get them copied. Because someone starting to fade. I started to put this one on the thumbnail with my dad and his cousins. And I started to make this the thumbnail. I might change this, I don't know. And we talking about the family tree, and we talking about mine in particular. And right here, we looking at my third great grandmother. You know you got 32 great grandparents. Did you know that? Did you know you got 32 great grandparents? I don't know if you know that. If you ain't do your family tree, you might not know that. Bronze Flat Power God in the house, tribe up.
Boom shakalaka!
Yeah, you got 32 great grandparents. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. But this is just one of mine. This is Wealthy White. My third great grandmother on my mother's side. This is a maternal third great. You got 4 maternal great grandmothers, and you got 4 paternal great grandmothers, and the same number of fathers. So let's look at it. At this time of this census in 1870, my third great grandmother Wealthy was 36 years old. She was born in 1834. So she was born free. She was not a slave. Slavery is supposed to end in 1865. My great grandmother would have been 31 years old at that time. She was not a slave, not born a slave. This is 1870 census, 5 years after they tell you slavery ended, right? Her birthplace was Sumter, Georgia. I mean, yeah, we've been here before Georgia was even a thing. This is just a census record, the 1870 census record. I want you to notice the family members that they show in it. These are my own relatives, my blood relatives. Yeah, Moses, Ephraim, John, Simeon, Dan. Yeah, the 12 tribes of Israel. Managa, y'all think I be playing around? Y'all, I take this very personally. We inherit the names of our family, Managa. These ain't no fucking slave names. You think you got Jacob, Ephraim, Moses, John, and all this Simeon in your family for no reason, and Dan? You got the whole tribe of Israel in our family, Managa. Moses, Jacob is in our family, Managa. And people think this is a game. The 12 sons from the basis of the 12 tribes of Israel. Listed in the order from the oldest to youngest. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, and Benjamin, Managa. And I'm quite sure your family tree ain't much different than mine.
Boom shakalaka!
The Hebrew Israelites, that's a religion. You stupid. You dumb. You haven't studied. Anybody talking about the Hebrew Israelite is a religion. The Israelite is not a religion. It's nothing to do with Judaism. Nothing to do with Jewish people. Everything to do with you and I. But this might fly over a lot of people's heads from 1834. We ain't just now becoming Judah. We ain't just now becoming Israel. You been that. But you might not have known. You might not have known you had a 12-year-old Moses in your family in 1834. I mean in 1870. And of course they got us race listed as black. But we can look at the direct record too. And that's just one classification. You'll see later they might be listed as Negro, or even colored, or even African American. But not in these times. You won't see African American unless it's on the translation, especially not on these real records. All right, so line. Let's just look at, before we even get into this, let's just look at what this say. Ain't no slave record. Nope. It says the inhabitants in Georgia. It don't say no slave census. Inhabitants in Georgia enumerated. So line 1 is basically the dwelling, abode, whatever. Line 2, the families numbered in the order of visitation. The name of every person whose place of abode on the first day of June 1870 was in this family. You got the age, sex, you got color. Look, So for color, look what the options is: white, black, mulatto, Chinese, and Indian. African American ain't on there nowhere.
Boom shakalaka!
Now we know what Walter Plecker did with a lot of these census records. He went and changed the I to a B on a lot of Naga shit. You know what I'm saying? Or to an N. It's easy to change. You can change an I into any letter. I can change an I into an A. I can change it into a W, a B. You can change an I into just about any letter in the alphabet. And when you look at all these old records, the handwriting is exactly the same. That's how you know Walter Plecker did it. This is not what the census takers. This is because it would be a different census taker in different places, right? And so the handwriting would be different on a lot of records. You could easily see that all the handwriting is the same on all these records. And Walter Plecker went and rewrote them. He went and rewrote them. Everybody know that. All right, they find my people. Well, all this is our people, most likely. It's in the Nigglet neighborhood. This is your kinfolk might have lived next door to my kinfolk. They might be on this record. And you don't even know though. Because you ain't did your tree. Alright, let's see. This my family right here. Hold on, wait a minute. Nah, see somebody else got a Joseph, John, Eliza. Hold on, where my people at? That's we looking for wealthy white. They go wealthy right here. They go my people. See, look at the other families. Got some of the same names, biblical names: John, Joseph, Samuel. There's a lot of Nagas was named Moses. It's more Nagas named. I guarantee you, if you look it up in history, and we call BS Podcast in the house, salute. It's more Nagas named Moses than anybody. All these fake white men named Moses now. They just jacking our names. All these fake Arabs talking about their name Moses, man. They blending in, y'all. Everybody ain't us. They wanted to be down with the crew. Ephraim. Like what? Who you know named Ephraim besides Nagas? You ever met a white man named Ephraim? You ever met a fake Arab named Ephraim? Nope. You ever met a $5 Indian named Ephraim? Nope.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
You got slave names. Bullshit me. Look at here. Look at this other household down here. Well, see, you talking about slave. Look, he was a farmer. That says farmer. And that must be his wife, Mary. See, Mary, keeping house. You know what I'm saying? Her job was keeping house. Somebody was a nurse. John was a nurse in 1870. Wealthy, my great-great-great-grandma was a farm laborer. Now her my great-great-great-granddaddy, her husband was deceased in 1870 because he's not listed here with the family. And I've been having trouble finding his records because if Wealthy was born in 1834, he was born at least that date or possibly earlier because most likely he was older than her. But we still researching for great-great-great-granddad on Wealthy side. But you can look at all these other niggas. See they got BBB. So all these are clearly nigglets. Even the ones outside of my look, farm laborer, shoemaker. Somebody was a shoemaker. That's Dr. Umar people. Umar Shoemaker. No, I'm playing Jermaine. Does that say Jermaine Shoemaker? No, let me stop. Somebody was a cook. They always kept a cook around. Everybody can cook for real. Somebody was in school in 18. Little Joseph, 12 years old, was in school. King Joseph was in school, Managa. Look, what that say? Something on the farms. Something on the farm. Somebody just at home, keeping house. See the white? That's a wife. That might be white right there. What is that? Is that white? That ain't in my. This ain't my family no more. We out of my family now. We in another family. Starting to see white show up. I think that's white. Or could that have been an I in nature? I don't know. I really. Is that an M for mulatto? I really don't know. You could tell what kind of look like it's supposed to be a B. But that's not my family down here. Make this clear. I done checked mine. You know what I'm saying? We don't got them other people in our tribe. All I done found in my tree was nigglets. And nigglets and mulattoes, which is really nigglets. The mulattoes on other records, they don't say niglet. I can show y'all some records where one of my ancestors got damn near 5 different classifications. Went from a non-white to a color to a Negro to a black to a mulatto. I'm like, how he went through all them damn changes in his lifetime on these different, every 10 years he got a different classification. But one of the main things I want to point out about this is not only surnames but our first names, about our tribe, man, and why y'all need to research y'all ancestry and then the birthplace. They all nobody say Africa. This was in 1870. A lot of people born in 1834. Where? In Georgia. Now this one right here, this particular record, it don't mention now it might mention it back on the real record because sometimes it'll say where they mother and father was born. So if your third great grandmother was born in 1834 in Georgia, and then they ask her, well, where your mom and daddy was born, and she say in Georgia or Carolina or something, they had to clearly be born before 1834 if it's her mom or her daddy, possibly 1810, possibly 1800s, or even in the 17s. So you got to understand where your records in that is all them folks know about you. You was already here. They had to start somewhere with you. They don't got all your records. And if you see, this another thing for these tethers. If you claim you an American Negro or from the United States, if you a Negro in and from the United States, they need to see your records go back to the early 1800s. You ought to hit a dead end in the early 1800s. You don't need to be ending up on no ship or in another country or guess what? Guess what?
They not like us.
Salute.
Shakalaka!
You really need to be in and off in South Carolina, Virginia, all these other places like that. Not out of town, not out the country. Like Tiffany Henyard right now, boy. They say Tiffany Henyard down there in Jamaica. They say Tiffany Henyard haul ass. She in Jamaica getting her booty rubbed on the river with the last little couple of dollars she got, man. Boy, hey, y'all better start voting for people talking about cause they black. Y'all, that's how we get. That's how they get us every time. They get us every time. Like, hey, but anyway, when I saw that news article, I was cracking up. I was like, hell nah, she done bucked on them, boy. She a thug for real. You know what I'm saying? She done haul ass. Well, you know it's over when you have to haul ass. Yeah, wealthy white. Now, it's something else I want to talk about on this in particular. Like I say, man, you inherited these tribal names, Simeon and you got all you think you got damn near the whole 12 tribes of Jacob in your family tree for no reason. You really think I mean, you got to be goofy. And then if you let the white man or if you let the Pan-Africans tell you something stupid, you goofy as hell. Hey, JJ in the house, salute. Tribe Buck, JJ here. Hey, Tiffany Henyard, Tiffany Henyard, the mayor, the city girl mayor, Dothan, Illinois. She was robbed by 9 million, and that's a black community. Matter of fact, that's one of the other things I want to talk about. Speaking of that, man, look, man. Now y'all talking about voting for people because they black, man. The city adult, city girl mayor, she done robbed. She black, I guess, what y'all call black. She robbed them people. 9 million something dollars. They in like $3 million something dollars deficit right now. But guess what? Let me show y'all what the demographics is. Let's see who she robbed. Let's see who she stole 9 million from. Since y'all talking about voting for everybody because they black. Let me see. Dalton demographics right here. Let's see who she stole $9 million from. Everybody that want to vote for somebody talking about because they black. Oh, 91% of Dalton is indigenous Negro. I guess it's cool though, huh? It's just about an all niglet town just like Oklahoma. Right there up in Chirac. But it's cool though. It's cool that the city girl mayor steal $9 million from the niggas. Them niggas was rich, just like in Tulsa. We ain't need the white man to bomb dough and shit. Tiffany Henry did it. I don't care. Lock the bitch up.
Boom shakalaka.
Get a bitch to death penalty. You know what I'm saying? They like, this nigga blackjack is extreme. I'm just tired of bullshit. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm not voting for people like that. I'm not voting because somebody black and all this, or what you say is black. I'm not doing that goofy shit. I'm deeper than that. It's deeper than rap, my nigga. It's deeper than rap, my nigga. The niggas need to be more concerned about learning about their ancestors and voting for somebody that's supposed to be black, and you ain't even black. Big dummy, you ain't even black. I don't care if they put it on your ancestor census record. Talking about you black, how you running with it. Talking about, man, vote for him because he black. Vote for them. Y'all did the same shit with Obama, and Obama was gay. He wasn't even black. He was gay. He put all the gay rights up. He gave gay people reparations, gay marriage. That nigga ain't did nothing for you niggas. I ain't vote for nobody that don't feel like gonna do shit for me. Nobody ain't gonna do shit for me. I'll pull up one more of my ancestors. I'm gonna show y'all how they be flipping knockers. Tyler, who I want to pull up? Yeah, I might pull up witness on your ass, granddaddy witness. Now I'm gonna pull up somebody old as hell. I'm gonna pull up somebody who was born in the earliest 1800s possible. Who I need? Like I said, you got 32. You probably ain't. If you around my age. If you were like a middle-aged nigga, well, you ain't gonna. Well, ain't really not just you a middle-aged. Ain't nobody gonna get past the. If your ass indigenous to here, you ain't gonna really get past the early 1800s too much. But this is what the deal is though. When I'm finna show you something, finna show your ass something. Let me pull it up. Like I got freedmen's rolls with my ancestors on them. With, my great granddaddy. My third great granddaddy and third great grandmother on my father's side. I got them on the Freedman Road. I mean, I talk crap over here, y'all. I be animated. It's entertainment at the same time. I be talking crap. I don't really be taking something. I be taking it serious, but at the same time, I try not to be too serious because I don't be wanting to be getting mad for real when it comes to talking about our ancestors. Them be fighting words for real. People don't know. I be laughing and stuff. We be laughing, but this shit serious. You know what I'm saying? This is not a joke for real. And like people better understand that, man. Let me pull up yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up Thornton and Maria. That's what I'm gonna pull up. Yeah, we be laughing. But this shit serious though. Look at that. Y'all see my government, Thornton Jackson. Hey, my daddy named me after his brother. Salute to my daddy. I ain't got nothing to hide. Look it up, nigga. Look up Thornton Jackson. See what you find, nigga. Quite sure you'll be surprised what you find. A lot of people know my government name. I used to be a college teacher. I don't got nothing to hide. I ain't no booty demon. I ain't got nothing to hide. You can look me up. I don't give a damn. Bet you won't come to my house, no bullshit. You gonna get bit by a dog, beat up and shot. And the police gonna come get you when we finish with you. I ain't gonna pull up my whole tree. We're gonna do a little quick search. Search records. What I'm doing. Check this out. Show y'all my third great granddaddy real quick. I got the same name as this novel. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't even name me after him. They're not. This name is in our family a lot. I got named after somebody else that got named after somebody else that got named after him. Virginia. This nigga was a freedman. He on the freedman roll. 1820. This nigga was born 45 years before they tell. They're my third great granddaddy. Born 45 years before they told you slavery ended. He had children, Champ Jackson, John Jackson, yup, Tribe of Jacob, Jack's son, John. I know. This was an 1880 census with him. They got his birth as 1816 on some records. We're not really sure. 1815, I even seen 1810 somewhere. They don't really know. They just ran up on us. Let me pull up this record in my book. All these Thornton Jacksons and the Negro ones in South Carolina, Virginia, they're my family for real. Believe it or not, some of these are different ones we're looking at right now. The name is heavy in our family, but this is my third great granddaddy right here. He was 60 years old at the time of this census in 1880. He was born 1820. He was born in Virginia, you know. Negroes. Tobacco Negroes in the 1800s, they making bone savage statues out of you nigglets, and all this tobacco ads out of you nigglets, stealing the tobacco. Yeah, I already know what they were doing. I know all about this history. He was born 45 years before so-called slavery ended. They called him a mulatto. He told them, bitch, my daddy was born in Virginia and my mama. Ain't nobody come from Africa. And they had to be born at least in the 1800 or earlier. He was in South Carolina at this time. Flat Rock, Kershaw, you know, Kershaw, Negro Indian words. My great-great-grandma Maria, his wife, they both on the freedom road. She was 1 year younger. Well, they guess. She was born in South Carolina. Click on her. She was born in like 1821. They got her race as black. Father and mother born in South Carolina. So you got to stop believing this. They brought you from Africa, because remember, in 1808, they told you they put a ban on the importation of African slaves. But you know, the so-called peak of the fake transatlantic slave trade was the 1800s. So if your ancestors talking about, hey man, my granddaddy was born in Zimbabwe, my daddy was born in Virginia in the 1800s, that nigga ain't come off no damn slave ship. They got y'all so gone with numbers that y'all ain't paying attention. It was the 1800s. They wasn't right. They tell y'all this 1780, see, the peak. And this is fake too. Don't even believe this, but this is what they throwing out there when they get positioned. Yeah, when y'all brought all the niggas, the early late 1700s, early 1800s. Oh yeah, I bet you that's a lie. Cause I'm doing all my ancestors, and nobody came off a ship from Zimbabwe. Everybody like Virginia, Georgia, Florida, and Carolina in the early 1800s. They like if I end up stuck with somebody 1821, they telling me my mammy and my daddy were born in South Carolina, that don't match up with this. Don't match up. And you know the 16, 19, 20 odd Nagas fake story. Those were American indigenous people. Kiki 305 in the house. Tribe up, salute. Gummo family in the house. Tribe up, salute. So y'all gotta slow down and think about these numbers they giving y'all. They say the peak was the 1780s. Everybody saying 1780. Bullshit. So if they want to, okay, we'll hold them to that. Since they want to say 1780, if the peak was 1780, then and the ban on African slave imports, so they say, which we know was really American Negroes from different parts of the Americas. They bring your ass from Canada and say you from Africa. They bring you from Jamaica, say you was from Africa. Bring you from South America, say you was from Africa. Take you from here to South America or to Haiti, say you from Africa. You know, that's what they was doing. As soon as you hit the water, you instantly from Africa. Ban on African slaves. We know the date, 1808. So you talking 28 years. Y'all believe all y'all niggas? Y'all believe they brought all us over here 28 years? Oh shit. You gotta like not be paying attention, man. Y'all better get off that Kool-Aid. Start paying attention, man. I'm gonna go and show y'all some more shit then about Thornton and Maria. I'm gonna show y'all the Freeman Road. I got all this printed out of my books. I got it in my lap right now. But let me go back. Y'all should do y'all genealogy and print it out. Now go buy a printer, go buy you some ink, take your little Google finger, get you some paper, and print your ancestors' records out before they take your shit off the internet. And you're gonna be crying, man. I know I'm from here, but I don't know how to find it. Like, right? Stop being lazy. I'll show y'all some. Hold on. Let's go back to let's go to similar records. No, this is what we gonna do. We gonna change the search. I'm gonna show y'all these niggas on the Freedman rolls. They got this knocker talking about he a mulatto. The other time they talking about he a Negro. Then they call him a black. And that's the same thing they did to the Indians. Watch this records. All right, this time we gonna put Thornton back in this big ant, and we gonna put some. All right, check this out. Virginia. All right, 1820. Oh man, what is Virginia? Okay. Hey, look, let me show y'all. Notice that too. Different places had different names at different times. Like you might think your ancestors was from Georgia in like in 1800, but that junk might have been Florida at that time. So you got to be careful. That's why I say Virginia 1776 to present. Then there was a different Virginia in 1607 to 1770. See what I'm saying? That's what I mean. You gotta be careful when you typing this stuff. You gotta be paying attention to what the hell you doing. It ain't that hard. Just pay attention. 1820, the birth year. See, if you know the birth, all you gotta get. That's why you gotta talk to your grandma and them, your mama and them. Get your ancestors' name, their birth date. Ask your mama what her grandma and them name was, her granddad and them name was. If you don't know, them your people too. Ask her what the birth date and where they was born at. That's all you need. Now, oh shit. Hijack on me. Alright, more options. Alright, see, you can narrow it down. You can put their spouse in there. You can put country of or location. You can put the United States. If you think you from Africa, you can put Africa there. Now we're gonna do the search and then watch what I'm finna do. I'm finna see you could pick see, look, browse all collections. So see, look, they got all over here. You can go to Africa if your ass want to. You ain't gonna find nothing. You don't even know no African names, nigga. Besides Muhammad. Nigga, that's the only African name you're not gonna know is Muhammad. Alright, see, so you can search specific records. You can search specific records right here, right? See, but if you can enter a collection type, a collection title. Let's put Freedman. Look, so you got United States Freedman Bank Records, at Alabama Freedman Bureau, Georgia Freedman, where Virginia at? Where's Virginia? Page 1. Thornton and Maria, my great granddad and my great grandma, they in the Virginia Freedman Rolls. Look, Freedman complaints. But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna just do we're just gonna do a search with 0 filters first, and then we'll narrow it down. Let me back up some. I just want to show y'all how you could put slave in there if you think you was a slave, but it's the trick to that though, that you ain't gonna find what you think you're gonna find. Oh, what just happened? I gotta type it in again. Yeah, this a sensitive site too, so when you typing in stuff and you backing up, they'll erase it because they don't know if somebody on here looking at your records. So yeah, you gotta start over again. Get aggravating, but I mean, it is what it is. This kind of work when it comes to doing genealogy, what you gonna have to be doing. And this site is free, so it ain't no excuse, nigga. It ain't no excuse for you. Can't talk about, man, Ancestry. This ain't that. It's better than Ancestry. Got the same stuff and it's free. Ask me how I know, because I used to pay Ancestry, and then I found out about this by doing research. So I'm giving you a shortcut. Skip Ancestry. A instinct in the house. All right. So let me all right, collection type. See right here, once you put their name in and search them, you can click collection type. And you can narrow it down. See census. You can put all census. You can put birth records. But I'm see for the census, I'm gonna show all 28. So now we don't need the census. Already got them. See, they got slave schedules. I already checked this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it'll tell you how many people in these records with that name. Look, 3 people with the name, or it might even be the same name. It might be a close name. 4 people with the name in that record. 3 people with that record. Texas voters. But United States 1840, 1820. These different census records. Native American rolls is 4 people with the name. United States Native on Eastern Cherokee and Roman records, 1 person with the name. Native American Eastern Cherokee, 2 people with the name. Virgin Islands, Wisconsin State Census. Where is the I'm looking for the Freedmen rolls. Let me click collection again. So they got different ones: migration, military, other. United States Census. It's probably, I think, the Freedmen rolls and other. Yep. See, they want to see they be hiding. See how they be hiding it? They want to slide you off at other. You got, that's why you got. I know about this because I don't clicked on some. I done just about clicked on everything just over the years. You know, look, United States Freedmen Bureau. 15 people with the name. We'll click that one. United States Freedmen Labor Contracts, Indentured Apprentices. We'll click that one. Miscellaneous 16 times. City and Business Records 179 times. We go to miscellaneous records. Where's the okay, so they don't got it by. Alright, so we'll click them 3 and start. We'll start there. Cause see, I got the record on paper right next to me right now. Matter of fact, let me read the title. And how I found them, because I saw my great grandma on the Freedman list with them, Maria. They was already married, and both of them was on the Freedman record. Where is this at? Let me get through this real quick. Let me see what the title is. Proceedings of Court, November 1865 to August 1866, Virginia Freedmen's Bureau Field Office Records. So let's see if I see that. Freedmen Bureau complaints. This might be it right here. It was a complaint with him and a bunch of other people. Yup, Virginia. I got all these printed out and put up. Now y'all know Freedmen's rolls is Indian rolls, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all should know that by now, right? See, T.P. Jackson, I don't know who all that is. And see, I don't know who all this is. I don't know who no T.P. is. W.T. Just Jackson. See, I don't know about all this other. I know my ancestral names. Shit, that's my. I got the same damn name as this man. But I have I got a whole Freedman list with them on, cause I can sit here looking at it right now. I should have been prepared. Like it's a complaint letter. I copied all this stuff out. And then they got the names of all the freedmen that's complaining. And they got my great grandmother Maria. Her maiden name was Blackburn, Maria Blackburn. And then on another roll, you could see that it was changed to Jackson. Shit, like her and my grandfather got married. My great grandfather. Man, this history go deep, y'all. Now watch this. I'm finna let me go back. This history go deep, and when you're doing this kind of stuff, it almost feeling like, I mean, you would never get the opportunity to meet your third great grandmother. Hey, salute the ambush predator in the house.
Boom shakalaka!
Hey, you say Kiki say Google only pushing ancestry. Yeah, you gotta type free family search, cause it's familysearch.org. That's the name of the site. Matter of fact, let me scroll it down where y'all can see it. Y'all see that? Familysearch.org. That's the site. It's free. You could, if you just type free family search in Google, it'll put it up in the search. It's gonna pull up ancestry too, but just skip ancestry. I used to pay ancestry like $80 a month to use their service, and I was like, F this because once you start doing this stuff, you find different sources. Like you might be finding stuff in ancestry, and you get hungry. You be like, man, I want to check some other sites out. The next thing you know, you checking other sites out, and I stumble on this. And it's free, and it's like it's gonna end up being bigger than ancestry because it's free. They ain't like trying to charge a nigga for a nigga on records. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of shit is that? Yeah, somebody said narrow. Yeah, this is a narrow microfilm that these records is on. Who said narrow? Is this? Yeah, Kiki said, is this narrow? Yes, these records are on narrow also, because the records I'm looking at, the Freedmen letters, where my ancestors was complaining, they had complaints. Yeah, it's a narrow on it. Narrow microfilm publication, M1913, College Park, Maryland, National Archives and Record Administration. So all this stuff you can find this stuff for real. And you go to these roles and you just type your ancestor's name, or you type your ancestor's name and do the search, then you click on the roles and stuff. Like you can even, let's go back one more time. Let's go to collections again. Remember, it was in other. it was in other. This the one nobody ain't gonna look in other. So we got let's just click on all the Freedmen shit. I ain't gonna click on that. It's 2 minutes. I done clicked on the business directories. It's a whole lot. We ain't gonna click on that one. Freedmen's Bureau Records. Let's click on all the ones that say Freedmen Bureau. See, this the only one come up on this complaint, but I got other records. I might have had put in Native American role and got them off some of them and got some stuff off. I forgot how I got all them, because I done did this one a while back. I need to really revisit some of this, because you get better over time. When you do these things over time, you end up getting better, because like you learn some stuff, then a year later you revisit it, you become more intelligent about it than you were. Yeah, I got this one right here. I got this in my folder right now. Given name Thornton, surname Jackson. Yeah, this one of the ones I got on my Jacob Bell. These some of the different peoples that's on the complaint. Yeah, let's go back. Damn, where is this one that I'm looking at right now though? I know I got it. Let me see if I can find this other one where it's got all the list of the Freedmen. I got so many down. I got 4 notebooks full of records for real. I gotta get some new notebooks. They so filled with records that they busting out the dang on binder. What this say? At the Freedmen's Bureau, Health, Virginia Freedmen's. I might have to pull it and show it on another live stream or continuation. Let me just pull the file out my folder. I got it in this shiny paper to protect the paper. I got obituaries in here, birth certificates. I got all kind of stuff in here. They got the tribe name on it. On this Freedmen roll, I'm just reading from what I got here on the paper. Cause I can't. I have to put it up later to show it to y'all. But I'm gonna read the list, cause you might hear your family name. You might hear your name. You might sit here and you might be like, hey, that was my name, and it might be your great granddad or something. You just ain't know for real. And this why y'all, what I'm saying, y'all need to get into this stuff. Yeah, this is my joy. I mean, this is what I like to do. It's a personal hobby. So this the Virginia Freedmen's Bureau Office Records, 1865 to 1872. Virginia's Freedmen's Bureau Office Records. Louisa Courthouse, Assist Commissioner, Roll 104. Register of the Black Assembly passed February 27, 1866. Virginia's Freedmen's Bureau Field Office Records. I'm just reading the description. Database with images, FamilySearch.org. At the Louisa Courthouse. Yeah, so this just was in the description when I'm reading right now, and it says, College Park, Maryland, National Archives and Records Administration. Alright, so on this list, Andrew Price of Virginia. And just because you might live in California or somewhere else, or Florida or Georgia or Louisiana, and you here in Virginia, that don't mean these ain't your ancestors. I'm telling you about the migration. Your people gonna migrate. If you do I can look at my tree right now. In the early 1800s, I see Virginia and South Carolina. I get down to the later 1800s. Next thing you know, my people in Georgia. Then I get down to the early 1800s, Florida. Like all this Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and Virginia. Me and my Naga one general, my brother and one general, we worked on his tree one day. His tree down, it looked like mine. The damn location and dates, the migration is about the same. And I'm looking at this shit, I'm like, man, why we got the same migration pattern? Why your shit end up in Virginia and Carolina and then here like this? Why we got the same shit? So don't think when you hear Virginia, man, I ain't got nobody in Virginia. Nah, Naga, you ain't did your research for real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you Nagas, your ancestors came through Virginia. And they was Indians, my Naga. Match up with history. You just got to understand and study. So on the list, Andrew Price of Virginia. All this is of Virginia. Susan Price, got to be husband and wife. William Anderson, Harriet Anderson, Jack Anderson, Lucy Anderson. Then you got Jackson. Then you got Maria Jackson. That's my great grandma. Julia Jackson, Louis Jackson, Albert Jackson, Margaret Jackson, Nicholas Jackson, Lester Jackson, Douglas Coleman, Barbara Coleman, William Allen, Katie Allen, Thos Feoda, and Feoda, John Feoda. Damn, Feoda. It's spelled Feodhah. That is original name. That is not African. You got Thos Feoda. And if your last name Feoda, that ain't too many. That's your family. I ain't never heard nobody, especially from Africa, named Feoda. I mean, the way it's spelled, it look like indigenous word to me. John Feoda, and they got a John. John Feoda, Betty Feoda, Wilson Feoda, Lucy Feoda, Hardinia Feoda, James Scott, Sarah Scott, Charles Guy, Ellen Guy, Gilbert Thompson, Eliza Thompson, May, R. Abigail, May, Eli, May, Victoria May, Margaret May, Lucy May, Nicholas May, Charles Thompson, Catherine Thompson, Origin Smith. Dang, that nigga name was Origin Smith. It's spelled Orrigin, Origin Smith. Jamaica Smith, Jacob Brock, Judy Brock, Henry Lewis, John Lewis, Solomon Lewis, Marshall Lewis, Andrew Morrison, Mary Jane Morrison, Isom Taylor, Lucy Taylor, John Green, Millie Green, Higgerson Winston, Charity Winston, Meredith Kinney, Lucy Ann Kinney, Melvina Mary, Bob, William King, Nancy King, Ann King, Lucinda King, Mary Lewis King, William James King, John Tyler King, Henry King, Columbus King, Ann King, Peter King, Charlotte H. King, Judy King, and George King. And that's all that's on this record here, and that's just this record. OTF AJ in the house, salute. Yeah, man. I love doing this. Like, I got a vast tree for real. My tree, like my tree loaded already, but like you got 32 great grandparents already located 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of my third great grandparents. And I got all 16 of my you got 16 great grandparents. You got 32 great. Every time you go up a great, it doubles. Like you got a mom and dad, you got 2 parents, you got 4 grandparents, you got 8 great grandparents, you got 16 great grandparents, you got 32 great grandparents, you got 64 great grandparents. You see how many people it takes just to make you? So how they brought all of them from Africa? First off, how they brought all of them from Africa? Never brought you from anywhere. So yeah, I'm still working on my own. So y'all gotta get busy, man. Like I said, I got all my greats. I got all 16 of my great grands. 8 on my mama's side, 8 on my daddy's side. I got half of my third great. I got 15 on them. I got 17 more to go on their side. And I'm just getting started. My nigga. Hey man, try. I appreciate y'all. We family, my nigga.